if you missed part 1 of today's vlog, be sure to go give it a watch. We show you how to take the bus from Tokyo all the way to Mount Fuji, but not without a stop at the beautiful Chureito Pagoda. Sorry if I butchered the name. The walk up to the pagoda was beautiful and the views were amazing. Then we were off to Shimoyoshida Station for a ride on Thomas the Train to the Mount Fuji area. So let's explore. So pretty simple train ride. Really nice. Met a nice guy who commented on our camera, and a nice lady from Australia made sure she was going the right way.
Yeah, made some friends.
So up next, I think we're gonna try a noodle shop for lunch.
Shocking, we're gonna go get noodles.
I think it's right over this way. It's a famous local dish. They also serve raw horse meat as a sashimi style.
I don't know if we'll be trying that today.
Nah. But I think that's it. We got a big bowl of soup and some bean curd stuffed veggie rice thing.
And this is the first restaurant we've been in where people are sitting on pillows on the floor, traditional style, so that's cool. I feel like we've also mostly been to sushi trained restaurants. That's probably why. And ramen bars.
Dish number 1.
Oh, yes. Bean curd. I don't know if I'm eating this right. Like a soap. Just kind of like the outer part was soaked in something. I like soggy bread crust on rice, which I know doesn't sound very good, but it is good. It's got flavor.
Soggy peanut butter and jelly bread around rice. That's a good expression. So we got big flat noodles, mushrooms, a lot of good veggies.
Celery. Tofu. That's a green bean.
And this is one serving for about 10,000 yen. So I'm glad that we only got one bowl for both of us. So we've tried the noodle. It honestly reminds me of like a homemade pasta from Italy or like a dumpling from the US. So it's like a really thick homemade noodle, yummy broth, kind of vegetable flavored.
You can see how big the bowl looks now.
That's just so good.
I like the noodles a lot.
And the broth is kind of like a miso soup.
And we've had a lot of noodles, but these at least we're mixing up the types of noodles we're eating. It's a veggie soup made with all ingredients from this area. So all the veggies are from around here, which is pretty neat.
I can only imagine like hiking in the cold and then coming to this. It'd be perfect. I'm very proud of us. Killed all the noodles, all the veggies, just a little bit of broth left. Definitely only one bowl for 2 people.
What's it called? Hotou Fudo? It's really yummy.
So that's where we had lunch. No wait for us, but there's now a line. It was so good.
Happens to us a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because we eat like old people early.
Now it looks like we can walk towards the lake from the train station. Pointed this way. Sun's down, wind's blowing.
It's getting a little chilly actually, which
chilly.
I'm okay with. It's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice change. And we got our jackets too in case.
I'm not sweating through a shirt today.
Pretty tree. I like it.
I do like the Lion King looking trees.
They're just neat. The walk down to the lake from the station wasn't bad at all. It was a nice way to walk off our big soup lunch and see the town. Once we got there, we just wandered around and got to see these amazing views from the lake. I'd say maybe a 10-minute walk from the station, Jenny. And you get these beautiful views. You just follow the signs that say Kawaguchi Lake. In the one-day itinerary article that we've used to sort of plan out today's trip to Mount Fuji, I recommended doing this bus thing where you take all these buses around. Well, that just adds even more money onto this trip. So after walking down to the lake, our GPS is telling us it's a 20-minute walk over to the park that I wanted to check out. It's called Yagizaki Park. And apparently there's like flowers that bloom in the spring and it looks really pretty at the base of Mount Fuji in the back. I don't know if we're gonna get that today, but it's something to do. And it's walkable. And it's walkable, which costs no money and burns off noodles. Oh my. So we're on our way to the park over there. And Jenny was like, let's look at this. There it is. Yay! Our walk continued along the lake, down some nice sidewalks before we got to Yagizaki Park. The entrance to the park was beautiful, and it was a nice quiet day to enjoy Mount Fuji from a distance. And also a perfect time for a quick photo shoot. Amazing. And as always, here's a quick history lesson from Jenny.
So Mount Fuji is one of 3 sacred mountains in Japan. It's an active volcano and it's the highest peak in Japan at 3,700 plus feet, I believe. And it's a pilgrimage site, holds a lot of meaning to the country. It's featured a lot of Edo era paintings, and it's just a really, what's the word for it? Legends, thank you. A lot of legends. There's a lot of legends. So we'd always heard about it, to be honest, in the US. I first heard of Mount Fuji as a hibachi place on the side of a highway, but this is way cooler to see it in person. And the sun came out and some of the clouds cleared, so it was the first time we've actually seen the top of it all day.
Yay! It's pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Really enjoyed it here.
Definitely walk down to the park. It was worth it. And there's awesome picture points along the way. More than Logan wanted me to take probably, but
that's okay. But yeah, good itinerary to save some money instead of buying a whole bunch of bus tickets.
Yeah.
We popped to the noodle shop after we arrived. No line.
Very affordable too.
Yeah, we both ate for around 1,000 yen. Or 10,000 yen. No, 1,000.
No, 1,000.
Not $100. And then after that, you can walk down to the lake and get beautiful lake views. And then you can walk along the lake. There's a little walking path all the way here to Yagizaki Park.
Yagizaki Park.
And then there's these little hills where you can take great pics. So now that we're headed back, we're gonna go buy our bus tickets home.
Yep.
So we're gonna take it from Kawaguchi Station to Shinjuku. And I read that there's these cool Mount Fuji cookies, as well as Mount Fuji soft serve, or soft cream as they call it here. And it's blue on the bottom and white on top. It's because it looks like Mount Fuji, a little cone.
It does look blue.
It does.
It really does.
So I hope they have them. And if not, we'll get a cookie.
Yeah, you told me about the soft serve, not the cookies.
Yes,
that's a fun surprise.
Doing okay on the walk back. Lawson pit stop. Couple onigiri for the road in case we need them. Getting close.
They're the best. Oh, there it is.
Two of those.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Get this one.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Alright, let's go sit. Yay. So it said vanilla and rose flavored.
Ooh, I like it.
It's yummy.
It's a little more crystally than the first. That first ice cream we had in the train station was amazing. This is really good. Watch the happy ice cream dance and act.
Nice little mountain. This was only part of the reason why we came. Mount Fuji was a plus too, but we really wanted these. And we're back on the bus. Loved our ice creams. So easy to buy a ticket. You just walk up to the ticket counter. There's so many buses back to Shinjuku. We just got
This one was 4 minutes after the last one.
Yeah.
Drive.
So you got options.
And they speak really good English here.
And it was about 20 bucks each.
Somewhere maybe a little less than that.
Totally worth it for the convenience and speediness to get to Mount Fuji from Tokyo.
Yeah, it brings us right back into Shinjuku, and we're probably gonna do dinner there. We'll see how hungry we are, but it's rush hour, so.
We got our onigiri.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm really glad we did it.
Yeah, so we'll post, like we said, the description of the itineraries we did. Great day.